We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is habanero popcorn. And we'll come take a look at the bag in a minute. I'm trying to see if I can get any scent off of this. Sometimes you can get a scent off these. You know, all I'm getting actually is coconut oil, which seems really weird because there's no coconut in this, so maybe I'm just getting a stray scent of some kind or another. And nothing really to show you guys for right now, but you can see the label. It is Kickin Habanero popcorn, and I've seen this around for a while. I had some reservations about getting this because it's not the fault of Southwest Specialty Foods or Kickin or whoever. It's my own hang up, and that's because the flavoring system of most popcorns I find a bit on the artificial side. And if you're just using concentrated spices, dehydrated spices, or extract to drive up a heat, flavor kind of goes bye-bye, right? It just goes right out the window. And habanero is not a flavor that I especially enjoyed. I did get all three of the popcorns, however. So look for the videos for the Reaper and the Ghost Pepper Kickin popcorn as well. They'll be in the same playlist once I get those done. As of right now, this is the first one I'm filming, but the others might be up by the time you see this. Who knows in YouTube land where time has little to no meaning. Anyway, let's go and throw this in the microwave. Now, just like any good boy, guys, I'm just going to take this, unfold it a little bit. This side goes up. Throw it in the microwave. This microwave is a touch on the small side, so it may get stuck on the carousel, but we'll see. Alright guys, and let's see how it looks. Yeah, it didn't fluff up great. So, I do eat a fair amount of bagged popcorn. This did not fluff up great. You can see it's very steamy inside there though, and it smells actually like regular popcorn. So, alright, let's get this thing on the table and get into it. So you can see it's not full. We can compress it here. You can compress it quite a bit, actually. It's not completely bursting, so we've got a clear bowl so you can see exactly what it looks like. Uh-oh. Now I use the same setting for every time I make popcorn. That might have been a mistake here. There's a lot of kernels, and you can see it's somewhat of a smaller bowl. Generally, if you get like Orville Redenbach or something like that, it'll completely fill this. But there's a lot of unpopped kernels, guys. And we'll take a look and see how they look at the end. But you can see it's got sort of a yellowish color to it. Still got a little bit of grease on it from being cooked. And let's just give it a whack. So this to me is a butter. You got a good taste of butter here, and I'm assuming that's just it's butter jalapeno, I guess. Not a lot of heat. Mainly butter. So, the idea would kick your ass hot. I'm not getting it yet, but let's eat some more here. See if we're getting a delayed effect from the habanero. Very oily. I don't like that part of it. Too oily for me. I wouldn't get this again. Purposes of content, fine. I've got to do this, which kind of irritates me. There's a lot of kernels in this. I've got salt, obviously. It's there's a vague chili taste to it. I can't. It doesn't speak to me of habanero or any other pepper, really. A lot of kernels in here. So you guys can see half the bowl is done, and I'm getting a little flash. I mean, there's obviously something here. There's some burn stuff now. That's yummy. So greasy. Like it's greasy to a crazy extent. You know, it's almost all gone now. I'd say it's a legit one. Yeah. It just doesn't. I mean, look. Here's a typically pop one. See how small this is. Just really, it's not great popping corn. A lot of the ass kicking hot sauces I've had, I honestly didn't find great either. That's why I held off on this for so long. I was nervous, you know. If it wouldn't have been for this series, I probably wouldn't have got these at all, actually. So oily. My gosh. I really hope the other two aren't like this. There's a film all over this bowl. Well, you guys have watched me eat this entire bowl of popcorn. Here's what's left as far as seeds. This is, let's be honest, it's not a huge amount. It's honestly pretty normal comparatively. After eating that whole thing, yeah. Did I give it a fair one? Did I give it a default one? I'm going to sit here for a minute, think about it while we talk about this. So this is that Kickin Habanero. Flavor is not great. Doesn't pop particularly well. You know, it's okay. The flavoring system of the nuts, I was hoping it'd be more like that than their hot sauces, but honestly it reminds me a little bit more of their hot sauces. I've got a acceptable mouth burn that can feel something is there. More to the point though, the inside of my mouth feels greasy and I don't like that. So this is a pretty big miss for me, I would say. Not one of the greater snacks I've had. Heat wise, like I said, it's pretty minimal. Even now, I mean, after a while, after it's been over and done, I'm not going to get any more of a build than this. So I'm going to call it barely a legit one. So, and I know I'm parsing hairs with my 1 to 10 scale, but I can't call it a 0. And it's not like some of the other stuff I've reviewed for this series, and that's a default 1 only because it can't. There's something there. It can't be a 0, right? It's a legit 1, but I don't know who would enjoy this. I think it's an okay thing. I think it's fun to try. It's definitely unique, but I think that's really where a lot of this is with the novelty. It's like somebody would give it to somebody else and go, yeah, here you go, some ass-kicking popcorn. He said ass, right? Anyway, if you're a big fan of popcorn, I don't know that you're going to like this. If you're a big fan of hot stuff, you probably really won't find much there to like either. So it's really in this weird no man's land of like a novelty gag gift. And the amount of grease that is still in my mouth is honestly borderline offensive. So I've got to get a drink and get that out. But anyway, there you go. There it is. The first of 3. There will be a ghost pepper and a reaper coming at some point as well. Ass-kicking habanero popcorn. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.